man, they can get it for nothing. And that's what I did. Look at Obama. Obama had stimulated the economy, great big stimulus. But he made the mistake of paying for those cuts. He then did not raise the deficit, did not raise the debt. He cut the deficit in half. Bad business. Bad business. That's why he did nothing.
Okay, we need to move on to another topic because I'm dying to know the answer to this, as I think most Americans are. What did you and Putin talk about in Helsinki?
Ha ha! That's for me to know and you to find out.
And I'm sure we will someday, Mr. Trump.
I know that it's good to have a good relationship with Russia. And I have nurtured a good relation with Russia. What did I say about Kim Jong-un? The man is a genius. He's a young man. He's heroic. He's brave. He's bright. Because that will set the stage for a good relationship with North Korea. These men are autocrats. They know how to lead a country. They are dictators. They know how to lead a country. Look at me. Look at me. Where is my Roy Cohn? Somebody who could do what Joe McCarthy did in the 1950s. I don't have a Roy Cohn. I don't even have an attorney general anymore. That's what I am laboring under. It is a horrible situation for me, surrounded by people who are against me.
Okay, so how's that wall between Mexico and the USA working out for you?
That wall will be built. How long did it take to build the Great Wall of China?
Oh, I'm sure hundreds of years.
Ha ha, there you go. Hundreds of years.
So you'll never see your wall built?
It doesn't matter because Mexico's going to pay for it. Now you talk about $30 billion. How many pesos is that? That is how Mexico is going to pay for the wall because we're going to convert the pesos into dollars and the dollars into pesos, and that will build the wall.
Okay. All right. This is another burning question. You deal with a great many people, Mr. Trump, world leaders, political opponents, your cabinet, the Congress, the FBI, and the rest of the intel community, as well as journalists and authors of books calling you on a number of issues. What do you have to say about these folks?
I say to them what I say to the entire country. I alone, Donald Trump, I alone can fix this country. I have the tools and the equipment because I am a stable genius. And a stable genius is what this country is needed. And I will fix all of these problems. Everyone else does not understand me because they don't understand what a genius is and what a genius goes through. So these will be taken care of by Donald Trump, who speaks of himself in the third person. Not too many speak of themselves in the third person. You say I say I, but Donald Trump says Donald Trump. He will fix these country's problems.
One of the things I'm really curious about is how do you keep up your level of energy?
Well, I have executive time every morning. I do not get out of bed until 11 o'clock in the morning. I watch TV all morning. That's how I know what's going on. The only real news in this country is Fox. All the others are fake news. The only real news outlet is the National Enquirer. Didn't they reveal that Ted Cruz's father, Ted Cruz's father was involved in the John F. Kennedy assassination? That's real news. The other, I don't bother with because they're fake news.
I see that. What about your 18 cans of Diet Coke a day?
People have said to me that I drink 18 Diet Coke cans a day. That is another lie. That's fake news. Liar. I only drink 14. And there is another story to be told. Do you remember when people were talking about George Papadopoulos?
Oh, yes.
No one remembers that I said that man was a coffee boy. He went out for coffee. I could prove that they're wrong because I don't drink coffee. He never got me one Coca-Cola ever. I don't even know him. I don't have any idea who he is. As a matter of fact, people are saying George Papadopoulos. I thought they were talking about George Stephanopoulos. That man is a good man. He's given me fair interviews on ABC, which is, other than that, fake news.
Okay. Would you like to elaborate on your ideas for creating a space force?
Ha-ha! Who would be most qualified to create a space force but Donald Trump? I am the one to create a space force. Why? Because when I was in college, my professors were saying, all you're doing is taking up space. Ha-ha! So therefore, I am the man to create the space force. When I was in college, I was going to go to Penn State. Penn State for 4 years. People said I should have gone to the state Penn for 3 to 5 years. But I am the man to deal with the Space Force.
Well, I've also heard people refer to you as a space cadet, so I suppose you are definitely the person to create the space
I told
force.
you I'm a sensation. I'm fantastic. I am the man for the Space Force.
It's also been said that you are indecent, immoral, dishonorable, narcissistic, ignorant, among other things. Your response?
Those are my good qualities. Those are the qualities that people admire. Indecent, just because I mock the reporter saying, oh, I don't know where I am. Just because I have 20 sexual assault charges against me. These are trivial. Not when you're dealing with genius. Just because I have no idea what American history is, where I said that Frederick Douglass is doing a great job. My God, he died in 1897. Where I said that the Canadians burned the White House in the War of 1812. It was the British. Where I said American first. I had no idea that it was an isolationist, anti-Semitic movement led by Charles Lindbergh.
Well, President Trump, at least you're learning some history. You have disclarified almost every topic.
That was what I'm here for.
Thank you.
That is what I'm here for.
I'd love to talk to you about your plans for the future, but I'm afraid to.